Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Treasurer, in 2016, your government loaned $6 million to the cash-strapped Glamorgan Spring Bay Council. It was to construct the controversial Prosser River Dam at Twamley in the middle of 50 hectares of endangered swift parrot habitat, and a pipeline to run water to Tassal's fish farm in Oakhampton Bay, and a ludicrous Solace golf course proposal. The Council has just voted not to proceed with the Twamley Dam or second stage of the pipeline, fearing catastrophic debt burden. That was a courageous and clear-sighted decision to prevent taking ratepayers into penury. You signed off the original loan with negotiations conducted in secret between your agency and the previous mayor. Councillors at the time publicly called out the flawed process. Treasurer, water on the East Coast is scarce and it's very precious. Regional climate heating models tell us it will continue to dry. This dam and pipeline proposal for the benefit of two water-squandering private companies should never have been considered. And will you now rule out the council has pulled the plug on the project? Will you rule out giving any more public finance to the Twamley Dam and Prosser pipeline projects?
Thank you. The Honourable the Treasurer.
Madam Speaker, I thank the member for her interest in this matter and for that question. Look, I've made this point very clearly before, and you understand this, that the arrangements that the council entered into with Tassal were matters for the council to engage in. Now, in terms of the Twamley Dam, again, the government has not provided assistance to the Twamley Dam. What we have done is been through a process with the council, and we have supported them, and they have established a commercial arrangement with Tassal.
It was a flawed process.
If you want to take aim at the previous council, that is a matter for you.
The mayor and
that
yourself.
is a matter for you. In terms of the current council, the government is very engaged with the council, and I have had a number of discussions with the mayor on this particular matter. And whilst the government stands ready to work with the council, obviously they are working through a commercial arrangement with Tassal, who, as I understand it, have there is a commercial imperative that water flows through that pipeline, and so I think it's perfectly reasonable for the mayor to have raised with Tassal that they provide additional funding to ensure that water can run through that pipeline. And my understanding, Madam Speaker, is that once water flows through that pipeline, that Tassal then over a period of time will meet all of the costs associated with that, including the interest costs and the capital repayment.
They made $78 million last year.
Madam Speaker,
situation.
Again, I would make the point that it is a commercial arrangement between the council and Tassal. Now,
Dr. Woodruff and Ms O'Connor, could you please listen to the answer?
In terms of the Twamley Dam, and obviously the mayor has raised her concerns with me in that regard, and I have spoken with Taswater, and I have asked them to engage with the council, which I understand that they have, and bring to the table TI and the council and stakeholders to discuss what the requirements might be in terms of that catchment moving forward. And I think that is a sensible whole-of-government approach to take.
Dr. Woodruff,
warning one.
Well, again, you take aim at Tassal, who are providing jobs and investment in that community, something which I understand is welcomed by that council. But yet you come into this place to play politics with what is a set of circumstances, difficult albeit, but I think with a pathway through, and you attempt to play politics, which is what you normally do. Now, as I've explained, Madam Speaker, the council have made its decision, and that's entirely the right of council to do that.
Could I please stop this? No discussion across the table.
As I've explained, the government has been engaged. Taswater are engaged with the council. My understanding is that they will bring TI to the table, Tas Irrigation, they will bring Tassal to the table, and they will have a discussion about the broader challenges in terms of that area and how they might solve this problem moving forward. Again, the politicking of the Greens does nothing more than that.
Standing up for the community.
The politicking of the Greens does nothing more than that. There is a commercial arrangement.
Standing Order 144. The Treasurer is using offensive words against us, accusing us of politicking when we're simply asking questions that have been asked in the committee. This place is politics. What do you mean?
Yes, can I just have that ruling again? What was it? 144?
144, offensive words against a member.
I think you're being overly sensitive, and I rule it out. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, I think what I accuse the Greens of being is politicians, to be frank. I don't know what your KPIs are, but certainly one of them would be frightening communities. The Mayor is working through this sensibly. The government is engaged with the council. I'm hopeful that they can arrive at a commercial outcome between the council and Tassal. And in terms of what occurs into the future, we have asked Taswater to engage with the council along with TI and other stakeholders with a view to looking at the needs of the broader catchment.
Thank you.